Hey Aaron, it's just me, Jeff. Hey, I thought I'd respond with a video instead of a message. I wrote a message earlier and figured your friend probably would not understand. And this is going out to your friend Sharon, who decided to call me out thinking that she was doing harm to me because of our little conversation. And I'm sure she's a great person and everything else, and I have no qualms with her whatsoever. I'm glad she's defending you. However, what a lot of people don't understand there, Sharon, is that military, we have a code. Doesn't matter if we're Army or Marines or Navy or Air Force or whatever else, we're actually pretty hard on each other. And we do that on purpose, okay? Now, the whole crayon thing, that's an inside joke between Aaron and I, and the stuff that we talk about, our military stuff, is between Aaron and I. Now, I'm sure that you just had to get all mad and everything else, but you gotta understand, there's a code within the military. Those that have served will always have each other's backs before anybody else does. And it doesn't matter if it's family or friends, you know, because basically we all work together. And it's funny because the only times that that's ever different is when there's a new person going into the military and they actually think that the enemy is the other branches. When, truth be told, we're all a family and we fight like brothers on purpose because it lets us get our aggression out. It lets us be who we are and not have to worry about the person getting mad or not. See, one thing about Aaron and I is we've been joking around for a long time, okay? And his pictures and my pictures and joking around with trucking and joking around in business and life. But the whole thing is, we are a source of, how do I put this? We actually can always depend on each other, no matter what goes on. And sometimes it's just for emotional. But it's funny because people get it backwards because they see comments that are hostile and angry and mean. Well, actually, to us, that's not the way it is at all. Those comments are just two brothers playing around with each other because nobody else understands, but we do. And by doing that, you know, we're able to vent a little bit with our everyday frustrations that we don't want to tell each other, but we have some fun times with it, okay? And if you actually look at the things that we talk about, there's actually inside jokes with everybody in the military. The whole crayon thing is an inside joke. And the whole picture thing actually is an inside joke too. Everything we do, there's inside things that brothers have. So, you know, bringing up football players and trying to attack me and call me, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, that's fine, okay? But I also wanted to let you know that if you think in a million years another military member is going to attack somebody and actually mean it, they're not, okay? I actually help more military on a daily basis than most people see in a lifetime. Because I handle every branch of the service's legal activities. I also handle their wills, and I'm the one who goes and does the funeral stuff, okay? And if you want to know a little bit about me, I also serve as an officer on several boards that raise money to find homes and everything else, and we do it all voluntary, never take a dime. So to basically think I'm some kind of a jerk for lashing out, having a little fun with Aaron, that's completely wrong. And the reason why I'm saying that is because his military buddies are going to look at that. I had to erase what I put because I actually understand that there's people out there that love to defend the military that have never served. But there's also another side that, to those that have never served, don't understand always where we're coming from. But we're actually coming from a place of love and affection. And we're coming from a place of brotherhood and uniting. In other words, when have you ever seen two brothers be hunky-dory with each other, the same age, in the same area, that, oh, everything's just perfect? No. We argue, we fight, we make fun of each other because that's who we are. Because that's what we love to do. We give each other, you know, criticism. We give each other critiquing, you know. We are hard on each other to push each other forward. And I never expect anybody outside the military to understand that. But I will tell you this. When it comes down to it, we always have each other's backs. Now, there's a few freaking extreme left wings or extreme right wings that never understand what we do either. But to sit there and, you know, think that any of us need any type of protection, I promise you we don't. I promise you that we protect each other before anybody else has to protect us or defend us or anything else. And I promise you I could care less about football. I could care less about radical, the left, or anything else. I could care less about, you know, stupid people. But I do always protect my military brothers and sisters. And I always have their backs. And I really appreciate you, Sharon, sticking up for Aaron. However, I promise you this. Aaron needs nobody to stick up for him. He needs nobody to defend him, and he needs nobody to show him that they've got their back. Okay? When it comes to military and those that have actually served together and are out, doesn't matter if they're military. I've served with all kinds of Army because the Marine Corps is not that big. And the Army needs the Marine Corps just as much, okay? Every branch specializes in different things. Everybody's got their specialties in the military. I'm a combat Marine, okay? So basically, all those kids you're seeing, I've been around all those kids that he's with. I've been everywhere from Africa to Kosovo to the Koreas, okay? I've been in places that I don't think God has seen in a long time and cares anything about. But I've also been in some of the greatest areas also. So I just want you to know this. Thank you for looking out for Aaron. But I'm just letting you know, we joke around. And if it's from one vet to another, you've got to understand that's who we are. We're not going to change for anybody. But on the other hand, you've got to understand that we always have each other's backs. Why am I explaining this? Because I learned that a lot of people that don't understand military, sometimes if I were to go and attack you for something and just start a really big war or whatever else, war of words, that it wouldn't get anywhere. So if you understand where I come from and where we're all coming from, understand that I'm coming from a position of strength. Aaron's coming from a position of strength, and we're just harassing each other. We just haze each other a little bit, okay? But, you know, it's funny, it's because when we're out and about, we always have each other's backs. And nobody will ever say otherwise. The new guys going in the military that have never served in combat, that have never served in the fleet, or I don't know what they call it in the Army, but the ones that have never actually been to their units yet, you know, they really are hostile, and we kind of laugh at them because we all make fun of each other, and they come in like, I'm gonna kick him. We actually see how riled up we can get them. It's really, really funny. Sorry, you probably don't understand that, but it is. It's really, really funny. Okay? And I just want you to know that you don't have to be so hostile because, like I said, Aaron's a buddy of mine. He's a great friend. I've had his back for a couple of years now, you know. And sometimes we talk to military guys that we never tell our families. And we also know that sometimes families, we are a family because we've all been there, we all done that. And being on the combat side of things, and I've gone through what we did, that's kind of what it is. So you guys have a great evening. God bless each one of you. Trust me, I mean that too. And you guys are all great. Aaron, I hope you're having a great day today. And I will hopefully drive safe on the road, my friend. And if you want me to share my crayons, you know, I'm that special crayon in the box. I'll talk at you later. See you, buddy.